Hi, this is my review of the Heroines of the First Age book. That is my review of the physical book. Some time ago, I reviewed the role-playing game, the PDF, all of the rules and what this game is all about. If you haven't seen my review of the Heroines of the First Age role-playing game PDF, I recommend that you check out the link that I'm going to put in the description below because it's going to tell you everything about this game. I go into great detail about all sorts of things. Now, let's start with this book. I really like the size. It almost fits in the palm of your hand. So it's quite portable. This is one of those books that is going to probably fit in the pockets of some jackets or in your satchel or gaming bag quite easily. You will have room for many other things, many other games perhaps. And I also like the colors quite a bit. The way that they play with those lavender tones and blues and greens and purple and pink, they look really nice. It's probably going to be one of the best looking books that you will own in your softcover collection. And even though this book is softcover, it's quite sturdy. And just take a look at this clip. If you take good care of this book, it's going to last you for a long time. Really nice overall. And it's just so easy to flip through the entire thing. It's very easy to find what you are looking for. And it's a pleasure to just look at the images. When you look at that watercolor font, it's really easy on the eyes. Very neat. The design and layout is perfect. And maybe you saw my review of the Heroines of the First Age system, but maybe you didn't notice that a lot of the images represent, I guess you could say, gender bender version or female version of some of the classic monsters of different fantasy role-playing games, like Dungeons and Dragons. So now I'm going to take a look at each of those images because maybe you didn't spot the types or kinds or species of monsters that they represent. So here we have the basilisk. And then we have the beholder. Looks really disturbing. Then we have the catfolk, the demon folk, the dragon turtle. You have the fox cat. And you have female goblins. You don't see too many of those often, and here we have a more regal, or perhaps with an air of certain solemnity image of a female goblin. You can see that it's sort of like a court and she is presenting her weapon to this ruler, so it looks really nice. We also have the harpy. We have the dragon newt. But I think that if you want to create a dragonborn type of character in Heroines of the First Age, this could be a good example on how to represent that visually. One of my favorite images is probably the slime lamia. Just look at it, she's half slime, half lamia. She's sort of like a witch. All moe. And then we have two images of the Minotaur. I like how they show you this image of a Minotaur that looks really feminine and kind, and this other one that seems a bit like really strong and brutish. So they give you two aspects of the Minotaur. And then you have an Oni, and just look at it, it's so adorable, kind of like a tsundere, like it's saying something like, it's not like I want to help you or anything, you know, baka, or something like that. And then you have an example of the plant folk, and just look how she's kind of like luring you in, but she has that carnivorous plant looking hair, so it's a really cool image, somewhat funny. You also have a female rust monster, you know, that classic enemy that destroys your armor and metal weapons. Looks nice. Then we have the spider moth. It reminds me a lot of the Driders in Dungeons and Dragons. And of course, this being an anime slash manga inspired role-playing game, of course there's going to be a succubus. And look, This is supposed to be a female Tarrasque. You know, that really powerful monster that first appeared in Dungeons and Dragons, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like the waifu version of the Tarrasque. It's really easy to flip through the pages of this book. Very easy to find anything that you are looking for because it is so small in format and in page count. And it looks really artsy, it looks really nice. This is a pleasure to look at, where a single image takes almost the entirety of a page. Just really nice to look at. It's going to be, you're going to be proud to own this book in your collection. So if you were thinking if you should get the PDF version or the physical book, I recommend that you get the physical book. You should get both if you're going to be using your computer while playing. It's going to be really useful or handy to have the PDF open and having the physical book at hand. But the book is so beautiful, so nice to look at, and so portable. This is the book that you will take around every time you want to play Heroines of the First Stage at a friend's house. It's very easy to transport it. You just need to perhaps print a few character sheets. Remember, they are free and available. I'm going to put the link in the description below to see where you can get them. So definitely get the physical book of Heroines of the First Stage. And remember to take a look at the PDF version in my review in the link below. Well, thanks for watching my review. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. See you later.